Jay the Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Pisces. Hello Pisces and welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. Coming back with another general. I appreciate the love and support. No pre-message other than we will be going live on Friday at 3:33 Central Standard Time. So make sure y'all tap in. Other than that, what do we need to know for the sign of Pisces today? It will be a full moon today. I guess you can take that as the pre-message. It's 6:07 my time on June 11th. What's popping and what's good for Pisces? Bear with me as I shuffle using the Golden Universal Tarot deck. Thank you for your patience. Ooh, the High Priestess card is showing itself. So we'll go with that. Let's split it down the middle by 3. With the High Priestess, it's automatically talking about the energy of someone who's highly intuitive. Third eye is open. They go in for all their answers. They follow their own intuition. They may be sad and lonely as well. But it's the High Priestess, someone who's highly analytical. They already know the answers because they've studied. They have their inner wisdom. And then I also saw the Temperance. So that same goddess with the Temperance is trying to balance out her dark with her light, trying to find a way to accept herself in a world full of chaos where no one accepts you. But at the same time, no one is required to accept you. You're required to accept yourself with the Temperance. Let's pull it. First card out was the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, burdened, struggle, jaded. I don't like my position. I don't like where I'm at. Four of Swords. You've been dreaming, thinking, hoping, or wishing, or fantasizing, praying, or meditating about a different lifestyle. You get these downloads and visions and fantasies for a reason. It's called your imagination. Six of Wands. It's time to go on a journey, a spiritual journey, a soul-searching journey, not only to find yourself, but to continue down your path and pick up where you left off at. Four of Wands. Someone wants to come in and join you as well on this path. All right, what's the current energy? Current energy, the Sun. Starting over, new beginnings, birth of a baby boy, joy, fulfillment, living in your truth. And then, current energy, Nine of Pentacles. You're independent. You don't need nobody. You're good on your own. This is a solo path. However, it still leaves a lot of stress. It still leaves a lot of anxiety. It still leaves a lot of pressure and is weighing on you at night when you're vulnerable. You feel like you got to do everything on your own, and maybe you do for the time being. Outcome, Queen of Wands. A little manifest. I want to even a little spell work going on. Look at that black cat. It's an omen for what? Pay attention. Good luck. It's a sign. It's a warning. Okay. Justice. So we go from the Queen of Wands to the Justice. You know what you're doing as long as you've been granted access. Be careful getting yourself into things that you shouldn't be in. Universe is going to support you regardless. So you got to bump your head a few times before you figure certain things out. It's saying manifest. It's saying put it into certain things or transition out of certain things. It's also saying you may be attached to a lustful or lusty or a sex-based connection. King of Swords, you know you need to cut off a person, place, or thing. You're planning it. You're trying to do it the strategic way, or you're trying to do things the right way. Now, I don't know what the right way is. However, you seem to have it all figured out already. You seem to have figured it out already. You're the shit. Don't forget it. It says, fuck, shit is about to get real. And you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. That was a hug from me to y'all, a virtual air hug. However, let's pull a card from each sign. Pisces dealing with each sign. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Now, if I get to Pisces dealing with Pisces, just take that as advice dealing with yourself if you're not dealing with another Pisces. Other than that, let's see what we can get. Oh, yeah, someone just booked with me. If you're interested in booking, you can go to jtheemperor.com. Everything you need to know about me is linked in the description. OnlyFans coming soon. Yes, it's summertime. Sun's out, buns out. Top boy summer. No, I'm just playing. But no, I'm dead ass though. OnlyFans coming soon. I've been getting a lot of requests for that. Not with like nude or explicit content, with just straight up raw content and material. Things that we can't say or do on YouTube. You feel me? But yeah, other than that, let's pull a card for each sign. Pisces, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Pisces. You are protecting and being guided at this time with that World card. So even though you may stress about things that are coming up in the future, once you get to it, you're going to realize you stress for nothing. A lot of times it's the anxiety of other people around you. Since you're an empath, you easily pick up on people's energy. It's funny how when the money comes around, here comes everybody trying to ask for shit. When the money come in, now here come everybody around asking for shit. Yeah. Continuing to heal. I do see brighter days ahead as you continue to heal. Pisces, if you're dealing with an Aries, don't be a dumb bitch or a dumb broad. You got yourself in this situation, get yourself out. Don't ignore red flags dealing with the Aries. If you're dealing with the Taurus, they want to be independent or there's a need to stay independent. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they want to travel to calmer waters. They want to forget what happened and start over. If you're dealing with the Cancer, King of Pentacles, they're more focused on stability or money. If you're dealing with a Leo, they have an offering or something to give you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, holding back, wait, now's not the time. Downloads, delays. If you're dealing with a Libra, this is your wish come true. They want to give you what you want, especially in the bedroom as far as fantasy come true. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, all they do is think about you. A lot of thinking and no action, the Hermit. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this is your divine counterpart, or they want to lead you. They want to be the leader. They want to be the boss. You do what I say. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, ignore them while you continue on your journey. If you're dealing with the Aquarius, Pisces, expect many opportunities lie ahead. They're not done yet. If you thought it was over, it's not. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, you're stressed. Stressed about what? Whatever's going on in your waking life is stressing you out in your sleeping life, or your night life when you go to sleep, because that's when you're vulnerable. Okay. I'm getting there's a message in here, so we'll go with this one. This deck fell open, and this one is what wanted to come out. 3 scenarios. That's just too many. I should have took that one, but I flipped it. If it's important, it'll come back out. Can't take too many scenarios. Oh, that was that one that flew out, right? That was that one. This is the scenario. I need to pay attention to my health. Blank will give me motivation to take care of myself. What's crazy is this came out for Libras. I'm the Libra reading. Could be dealing with a Libra, don't have to be. There it is. Cleaning some shit up. I need to pay attention to my health. Cleaning some shit up will give me the motivation to take care of myself. If this resonated, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. That's all I got for the sign of Pisces. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.